Yo, so one thing here in the title, I put the topic of discussion, gaming. And the idea being is that for the Rune Factory games can be a little, I think it's safe to say the Harvest Moon games can be a little slow paced. So, my thought was to have a system in place to whenever we're having one of those, like not much going on, there's something else to talk about, you know, to kind of keep everybody on the same page. And I figured, hey, well, let's go ahead and have something kind of, obviously if you're here, you know something quite well, and that is gaming. So video games, tabletop, all that good stuff. And we're doing some other things that fit the theme of the Harvest Moon games too. Like I'm probably gonna do food at some point. You know, again, whether you're the making ramen college type, or you actually know some recipes you want to share with the class and everything. But just fun stuff like that. Let's see. It has been. Oh, I am a master walker. How are we doing anyway? Do our stats. How do we check our skills and stuff? Let's see. It was under rune abilities. Transform into your woolly and human forms. Okay. Well, clearly we can't actually do that yet. We've forgotten how. We have water. Still love the love skill. Farming, walking, sleeping, defense. By race by taking damage. Okay, so eventually we're going to have to find some enemies that aren't going to splatter us in a couple hits, and hopefully we won't have to grind defense the way you had to grind armor in Skyrim. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Interesting. She loves rainbows. Hey, Sway. Serious hard work at the general store. Well, yeah, Sway. Which game did you vote for of the games? Interest. Yeah, Sway said she was half here. The Lorax said, which half? Yeah, is it your yeah, I don't know how many of you remember the Star Trek original series. Remember that one episode where people, just were like painted half of their, like, had half of their skin painted black, and that was like yeah, that's what it made me think of with half here. Sway wanted me to do Tree of Tranquility. That was the Wii only one, right? I probably couldn't have played it anyway. Less distracted. Wait a minute, she'll out-eat anybody unless she's distracted by food. Doesn't that mean she still wins your eating contest if she just eats more? I guess maybe you could knock her out with get a lot of tryptophans or something. Family margarine. So they'll tell us who the family is, and I'm guessing fishy secret. And I'm guessing we will. Oh, I guess she's a mermaid or something. So opposites. So I'm guessing probably all we can do is after we find out more about them, this keeps track of it. Like we can find out what gifts they like and stuff like that. I find it interesting we start off with a point with Raven already. Okay. Obviously we have no monsters. We have no monster friends. Okay. Cool. So what the plan was last time to use some of our I said ill-gotten goods, but they're quite hard-won goods, and buy some armor and buy the glove and armor, so you can maybe survive a little further into the first dungeon. Let's see. I guess first of all we need to take care of our crops because this is a new day. We had just And I did, and luckily the game had this tutorial thingy here, and I guess that's your equivalent of a codex, and so let's go ahead and get our 1 penny for putting that away. To let us know about, like, cycling your crops and stuff like that. So I guess we're just going to work our way through more or less in order. We'll kind of just get this farmland and not reuse anything until we have to. Let's see, we want to... I guess we want to keep the grass for now. What do we have here? Turnip seeds, okay. Sounds good. Antidote we want to keep. I don't think there's really anything special with the different types of grass. No, oh, so we have to attack the bamboo. We attack with... It was, yeah, L to bring up our stuff. Equip. Aha! There we go. Excellent. Ah, I've cut another useless thing. And, yeah, we'll drop this one off. Okay, so then we need to... Oh! Maybe we should de-equip magic so I don't accidentally keep casting it. There we go. At least transform would make it... Oh, that's right. You can do 1 to Y and 1 to X. Okay, okay. I'll just have to be careful about that. Anyway, let's do... Let's see, we need... Sorry, we don't. Okay, we keep it. The start of every stream is going to be like this, while I try to remember how to actually play it. Okay. Well, that's convenient. Also grab that while we're at it. You know, bamboo shoots are good for getting some RP back, I believe. Alright. Then we need to... I think it was the... Oh, okay. I think it was the water that you can kind of stand in the middle and kind of circle all around you. So we equip that. Well, let's see if that's the case. Stand in the middle here. Oh, apparently not. Or do we... Alright. Oh, we can do it the old-fashioned way. Might be better for increasing our watering skill. And are these already watered? They look watered, don't they? Huh, I guess so. I guess so. How about these? Are these watered? Okay, yeah, these are the ones that need to be watered. So it's going to be toy herbs when they sprout to be turnips. I guess we'll go ahead and plant our turnip seeds. So we equip, right? Keep that. Bring our seeds. There we are. And until we're filled up with that one. So there we go. Okay, cool. And at this point, it is. Wait a minute. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. How long did? I guess you only sleep for like 6 hours or something, right? Okay, I didn't realize it was midnight. So that stuff was probably all still watered because it's been the same day. It's like a 24-hour cycle or something. Alright, well, okay. Let's grind our sleeping skill, I guess, a bit. Rest for... Oh, we don't get to decide how long we're resting for. I guess maybe it's the next 6-hour... Yeah, so it takes us to the next 6-hour break point, I'm guessing. Since it was before midnight. Okay, interesting. Well, now we should have... Okay. And they are... And now these need watered. Okay. So... Equip. Water. Let's check this thing first to see if I was just going crazy about... Let's see... Is it... Oh, it was sowing that... Right, right. So it was sowing that you could do that with, not water. Let's see. In case... Drop. I guess before I cash in my stuff, I should see how... Yes, right, that isn't quite sprouted yet. And the stuff I just planted obviously isn't. Cool. Let's see, do I have any other seeds to lay down right now? I don't... Okay, the sword magic seed is back. Good. I'm glad that wasn't a one-time use thing. Bamboo shoots I can nibble on. And weapons. Okay. Alright, out we go. Now, it was... We needed to go to the blacksmith, which I don't think opens until 8 or something like that.
Good morning. Good morning.
So we talk with A.
Good morning.
Right, Bean Throwing Festival. So who should we talk to about being the Bean or the Bean E on this one? I have to deliver a message still. Okay. My request is... Where do I check that out? Is it... Hey, let's check the board. Okay. This request. Current request, deliver message. So I have to check it at my mailbox, was that it? Aha! So we need to see to go see him. I can do that.
Morning. Morning.
Surprise, surprise, what she said.
Morning. Good morning. All right.
Yeah, I like that little lightning bolt eye thing. So we need to wait for it to be 9 for that, I believe. Yeah. What is... Man, party down here. What's going on over here? Ah, this must be where the festival is going to be. There are emotion bubbles everywhere. Let's go talk to everybody. That's amazing. Okay, we better talk to her.
Good evening.
Morning.
Not a problem.
Well, I can't imagine they'd hurt too bad. It's nice to see everybody can bond over over slapstick violence.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Seems like a very silly festival, but who am I to judge? Okay, it is almost 9 now. Let's go get Wells' request done first. Right, her. Can we just go throw beans at her? Yeah. Ben reminded me about, you can't forget about Legumantines from Hotful Boyfriend and the reference that is to...
Good morning.
Yeah, Japanese New Year. We actually looked up the term for it, I can't remember what it was now.
Welcome.
Right, I guess you do that too whenever you have a lady on your mind. Man, where did Wells go? Oh, he's upstairs, right. Aha! Now we don't have to do our tilling and reaping with our actual weapons. Ah, right, because if you actually, cut them with a scythe, you increase your odds of getting anything useful from them. So this is something that I'm kind of curious about, because you get seeds from just uprooting things anyway. So I'm wondering, do you have to cut the things while they're still instead of harvesting them, or to get that benefit to apply at all? Or is it just like increases the odds, or what?
Hey. Morning. Morning.
We might as well enter, but I'm not sure who we talk to do that with.
Good morning.
What?
Since she is from whatever the equivalent to a Japan is, probably is familiar with the actual thing.
Hello.
Clever use of serious portraits can go a long way toward making these comedy things work in games like this. We don't need to do that. To her. Oh, she's out of her.
Hello.
She's out of Goblinville. Okay.
Hello.
Right, still weird.
What?
Right. Okay. I guess that makes sense. They do that thing. They do the thing and they walk off. Okay, I guess we. When in doubt, talk to some old people. They're probably gonna be the ones organizing it. So, Fair Festival.
Hello.
Aha! I had a feeling it would be Wells. That is racist. Just because we're like woolly man. Okay. Hit by a field dish. So people actually start throwing the tomatoes at you. That's when you bail. Okay, I can handle that. Okay. Try to get hit by the beans. So the exact same thing we just found out about. You see your score in time bottom right corner. Okay. Whoa. What kind of nonsense is this with the waves of whoa, oh geez. So I need to look for the brown ones. I lost my combo, Not the most responsive thing, is it? Ah. Oh good, I did manage to dodge that one. Ooh. That's a bit ridiculous. $6,200 points. Wow, yeah, so I didn't even get to break a couple hundred, I don't think. That's pretty rough. Oh, we got bread, though. I believe you want to eat bread to get recipes, is that how that works? So we'll do... You'll turn it with your hands, okay? Squid sashimi. We need a knife. Okay. Oh, that was fun.
Hello. Hello.
So I wonder if this is one of those things where everybody kind of has their, or whoever you don't, if you don't hook up with somebody, they kind of have their own, person. Kind of like what was it, Fenris and Isabella and Dragon Age 2 and stuff like that. You threw enough. Okay, so that was that. Then we'll try to go shopping, assuming that holidays don't cancel that out or anything.
Well, yes.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah, all jokes aside, that's one of the big trouble, big things to watch out for when you're trying to exercise and lose weight. Like, you do need more calories to make up for what you burn in a workout, but you still have to. But you can't go over, otherwise it'll be a little counterproductive.
Check out the sun, dude.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hello.
Okay, so then we need to go, but not to the dungeon just yet. Apparently, we were supposed to go. This would have been a useful tip last time, I think. That troublesome raccoon. Okay, so our itinerary is we need to go... We get hit by beans, and then go bust Sly Cooper. Those of you that have never lived in the Midwest, probably, kind of might roll your eyes at stuff like that. But I remember sitting in a meeting, and this is at a State Department, a State Department building, and waiting for the boss to show up for a meeting. And this one lady and another one of the coworkers were seriously spending about 10 minutes talking about a misadventure they had of a raccoon breaking into the trash and scaring their cats one night. So the lady's husband had to find his rifle, pop out there, and then it kept running away from him and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's that's Missouri for you. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, I remember right, the yellows have it, and it counts even if you're silenced or sealed or whatever the status is. If there was a sad Micah expression, that would have been a good time for it. But anyway, let's go buy some gear first. We're right there. We need to go down one. It's right over here, I believe. Yeah. Oh, but they're not here yet because of the festival. Right. I guess do we have to wait for them to come back, or will they not be doing that today? Oh, okay, there they are. Let's see if Raven just goes back to the shop. I probably should have talked to her too. Is it because she didn't win? Because I can't imagine she did any worse than we did. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing they're going to be closed today because nobody's doing anything. Okay. So in that case, let's see, how much money do we have? We have our 3,000. Oh, that's where the money was. So that was the points. Okay, so we actually had like 1,400 points. So that's not as terrible as I thought. Still pretty bad, but interesting. This will work, since I know from last time that I'm going to get wrecked, as the Twitch people would say, if I go back into the woods without any upgrades. So.
Hello.
I think, not Evelyn, Sophia. I think Sophia got hurt from how she was carrying on about it. That's a pretty great quip there. Better to be, if you have to pick, you'd probably be better to be lucky than skilled. But if you can do both, you want to do both. Now, where's Gordo at? Aha.
Hey.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Need a pot and fire. I love how they, when the games are in tutorial mode, they explain obvious things in very serious ways. This may come as a shock, you know. Well, this he does have amnesia. I guess I kind of justified in that case. But in order to cook something, you will need heat. In order to get heat, you'll probably need fire. So don't. Okay, so he wants 9 wood. Should be fine. You don't have wood. Aha! Sherman is my new best friend. I was waiting on that. Okay, so that's what the branches are for. You can't deposit them directly. You have to chop them with this, and then we can just buy one. Right. So he wants 9, and we have time to waste today, as it turns out, anyway. So. You do have to imagine, like, you're walking up to the guy with, you know, just stacks of 2x4s from Lowe's or something, and just kind of set them down, and, like, his daughter or something, just yoink. Or I guess Carmen in this case.
Hey, you want a shot?
Hello.
You know, I'm always amused by, like, from school and stuff like that, when they do this really over-the-top, you know... There's really over-the-top drug PSAs. Like, watch out for shady guys in coats, like with, you know, dozens of bags of drugs that just literally want to give them to you to get you addicted and everything. It's like, yeah, not so accurate, but I think it is true in this case. I think that's kind of what they were going for. Yeah, I actually wasn't that far off the top 3, as it turns out. I mean, if I hadn't lost that combo, I'd probably been fine, actually. How the multipliers work. That's always the case in these games. Like every JRPG that has a poker minigame that revolves around you getting, like, you know, doubling your score every couple times. Let's see. Oh, she gets around. Wow, she was like even all, but pretty much every screen here. Let's see. So now we need to go back home and chop some wood. Right, I talked to her. I think I've talked to just about everybody that was involved. Actually, I probably haven't. But we'll do that after this. Okay, so we need to equip it. All right. Then 9 branches. Okay, so perfect. We probably got 9. Probably just have 9 just right in here. Yeah, I think we're going to. Whoop! I keep doing that. Lorax says he has to pay a lot of attention, but doesn't trust Grandma Bushy Brows. Marjorie just has the kind of design that indicates she's up to something. Witches are already things to be skeptical of. And that was... How many was that? I think that was 6. Let's grab these 2 and see where we're at. So eventually need lumber to like make buildings and stuff like that. That was 9. Okay. Cool. So we could deposit it there, but we want to take this to him in this case. I wonder if 9 is just the most you can carry of anything at a time. That's why they do it that way. So, and he was, you know, still ditzy. Alright. I keep forgetting there are NPCs that don't have portraits and stuff like that. Like General Zod there. Let's see, we've got... Aha, I didn't talk to them yet. So that's the same thing. Well, before or after the festival. Alright. There we go. And then we need to give them 0. Okay. So we want to... In this case, we want to hold it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's basically my reaction to it.
I don't mean that.
It would have to get really weird. You talk kind of like with the inverted phrases, but... okay, so I'm starting to see now that you really want to do these requests because they go a long way toward, you know, getting you cash and stuff you need. Like, I wouldn't even have the axe yet if it wasn't for that. And I'm kind of wondering if the axe is better than the twin swords. Right. Keep. Whip. Right, there we go. And before I talk to them. And so I guess we might as well grab the fishing rod too. Oh, sorry, we can't buy anything here today. Right. I guess I'll talk to... Yeah, same thing there. Okay. Well, I guess you may as well clean out the farm some more. Assuming I can't just buy some seeds or anything. Do buy those here. Oh, yeah, actually, for seeds, you want the general store, right? And yeah, they're not doing business either. Okay, so everybody's just closed for the festival. Okay. In that case, well, in that case, yeah, we'll just tidy up a bit here and then stock some wood and then call it a night and get ready to do some stuff. Some stuff next time. Okay, but you can't do it with those though. Interesting. All right. That's right. We can't. Yeah, gotta put that down. Place back. Chop. Grab. There we are. So while we have, this is obviously one of the best times for moments like this one. What games have you all been playing lately? With the LP and everything and streaming, I haven't been doing too much that you guys haven't seen. I've been playing some Borderlands 2. You know, kind of it's kind of a good thing to, you know, pass the time, you know, knock out a quest or two and move on. And let's see, what else? Actually, not too many besides that for the moment. And then I did one of my friends for the wedding gave Ben and I both some Steam cards, so I went ahead and got. We're starting to flag a little bit. Can we do anything with these moths or something? Maybe eventually. Lorax has been doing Diablo 3 and games on your iPad. Yeah, that's an interesting question. How do you guys feel about I guess Lorax especially, feel about the mobile not Borderlands 2, Sway. We on our docket is pre-sequel, as I recall. I'm talking about Borderlands 2. Oh, do we keep the lumber? And he didn't actually... Wait a minute. Or have we just chopped that many since... I bet we just chopped 17 more. So, do that. Yeah, I've never gotten into mobile gaming much, so I've been kind of curious about it. Most of them just don't really look that good. Oh, so I hasn't gotten to play anything lately. Let's try our sickle now. We're dealing with stuff like this. Okay. Then we keep that. I guess we should see about. So that just straight up destroys it instead of pulling it. Because at least one of them will drop some seeds, so I can kind of see what we're dealing with here. But okay, we're about to pass out and it's late, so let's go call it a night. Everything's still watered from this morning. Yeah, looking good. Should probably also clear up some room in the backpack, you know. Yeah, Lorax was saying that he's not huge into mobile games because of how grindy and cash shoppy they are. And let's go ahead and put these away. And yeah, the Plants vs. Zombies 2 way worse than the original because of it. Wasn't the original one also a mobile game, or was that just... No, like the original ones were Xbox Live Arcade and stuff, right? Yeah. Grasses aren't really worth much, but I probably should have seen if there were any NPCs that like basic grass. I don't think they are. They all I think they all kind of require something a little more, you know, a little more effort than what you can scrounge out of your farm while you're cleaning it. Let's rest up and then save. I know Ben's been playing a couple of them on his phone. Anything that you've been doing lately? Not really. Yeah, I've always been kind of skeptical of the whole freemium, you know, model thing to begin with. But here we go. Those are Zombies 1 on PC. They never even brought 2 to PC because of the cash shop stuff. Right, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. What skill does reaping give us, I wonder? Those moondrops look right, don't they? Or is that how they're supposed to look? Oh, I can't actually pull them yet, so it must not be. Okay, good. So the game just won't let you do it if. So the game just won't let you do it if they're not ready. Cool. Oh, so I want to do the pre-sequel than the actual game. Well, that's okay. I'll have plenty of stuff to give you on. So, but you're doing that PS4, right? So that'd be PS4 would be different anyway. Yeah, I've been playing them on PS3. Right. And this is another toy room. Then with just a little water, and we're ready for it. Part of me kind of wanted to try just, you know, sickling them and seeing what we get, but then it's like, well, we haven't got anything yet, so I wasn't sure if that would actually be a good idea or not. Okay, so I think that'll do for now. What we're looking at, this is more withered grass, right? Cool. All right, I think we're about ready to head out and do our first, buy some stuff and get our first adventure going. Oh, the 7th is also a holiday from that icon over there. Maybe it's because the 7th, every 7th day is a Sunday. I wonder if that's how that works. Okay, we'll help a brother out. We'll wait for 9. It should be available. Oh, she'll actually sell stuff even though it's a holiday.
What do you need?
I have newfound respect for Raven for being willing to work on a holiday. Just defense 14 for less than the hat. Well, the hat does both. It's a net of 11. It's a net of 10. That's a net of 14. All right, with the defense currently 0, I think we're going to buy this with. Okay. And then we're going to buy this, assuming we can wear 2 accessories. Did I actually buy that? I did not. No? Not that one, though. There it goes, wrong one. I was hitting the wrong button. Surprise, surprise. Jeez. And then, oh, not that one. What I wanted to see was if she had any upgrades for they have the whole special, special of the day. We could get it. Ooh, it's Zweihander. I'm feeling some Dark Souls up in this. Magic defense, a little meaning 35 points. All relative, I guess, but I am a sucker for large swords in these games, so I'm going to keep this in mind. Like maybe the next time this pops up, it's a little expensive for us right now. Okay, let's do our accessories. And then so legs head and then accessory slot. So I'm guessing this is where the hand item would go, right? We'll do that. So I guess I could just go ahead and buy buy our little sweater cap on top of that and get more defense. Sure, okay. And we're doing pretty well cash-wise.
What do you need?
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Then, equip. Excellent. Now he wants... He got so busy forging and forgot. So this is a good time to bring this one up, too. How you all feel about crafting games, crafting mini-games and stuff like that in RPGs. The Grey Rocks and Progress Forest, okay. I think there's some of them in the farm, too. Ah, interesting. You could just... Now I'm imagining like you showing up with a set of like a chisel and, or, you know, with the equipment you normally use, or showing up with a giant warhammer and breaking rock with it.
Thanks a lot.
Look at that sad look on Micah's face. That's great. Okay. Now we're going to hold on to this one. Cool. Now, let's see. Just before we head out... Backpack? So that's how much space we have in the backpack. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Especially since we'll be using up some of these while we're, you know, out doing our thing. If I was worried about running out of space to put the farm equipment away before we go out to the dungeon,